How are you lads? How are you lads? How are you lads? What's crack-a-lacking? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me here? Can you hear me there? Hello? 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 Can you hear me on YouTube? Why is that not popping up? Hello? Hello? There we are. Okay, it is. How are we? How are we? How are we? How are we? How's it going? Thank you for the follow, Zipper. Alright, let me have a listen to this. Let me mute this on TikTok before they try to give me the old ban. There you go. Ah, we got that turned up a small bit. What's your score prediction? I keep forgetting to put it up on TikTok, but normally it's right below. Oh, it's right there. It is on TikTok. It's right there. On the, see it? Harry? Just there. I don't know if you're able to read that though on your phones. It says Liverpool 3, Aston Villa 1. I just think we need to bounce back tonight. I still think we're capable of losing a goal, but I do believe that we need to turn it around, and we got the OG midfield in there. We're going 4-2-3-1, which will accommodate VSASTON later, so we'll see. So we see Asad, thank you for the follow. Keith Hodgins, no idea what's funny, but if you could inform me, then maybe we could have some dialogue back and forth. Oh, he says Villa 4-0, alright. No bother, bud. And you wake up in your cornflakes. Can we see the match, please? I don't know, dude. You're just gonna have to turn on your TV. Like, it's... I don't know why he asked this, lads. It's completely illegal for somebody to show the match online. I would lose my entire account and everything that I worked for the last few years. So please don't ask. Why won't Liverpool beat Villa, Paul? Because they've had a couple of weeks that they played bad. Last season we went 5 games unbeaten and won the league. Yeah, no hassle, Adam. People seem to forget that. We had this period at the same time last season, but just not as many wins. Assad says 3-1 as well. Yeah. We have to step up, lads. You can't say a team is finished, Paul, after winning the league and integrating new members of the team, completely changing the majority of the first team. I expected this to happen sooner, to be honest with you. I expected us to have an unbelievable run in for the second half of the season, but I thought we'd have dips up and down for the start of this because, I mean, Slad is trying to build his own team. So, Caicedo's a great player, Luke. Yeah, he is. We've been turning my neck now half the time, lads. My head is killing me after my neck is killing me after having to, how I've had to sleep for the last few weeks after this operation. So, user, what's all, look, dude, you're the guy that laughs at these kind of things, right? But you won't use your own name. Like, why wouldn't you say that the players are integrating new players? It makes no sense. Like, ISAK hasn't even got the ball rolling yet because he's had no preseason, and that's the truth of it. Doesn't matter if he was signed the last day of the season or not. He didn't start training match fitness until then, and even then he had 2 injuries since. So, how's it going, Mark? How are you keeping, lad? Lads, I can't see... Oh, I know I forgot to do something. I can't see my pop-ups. Yeah, property scenes new. For some reason, I upgraded Social Chat Ninja. There it is. Shouldn't that be there? There we go. Yeah, these should be pop-ups. Sorry, they were just doing a minute's silence there for what I believe is I suppose that's the poppiest that time of year, isn't it? I know I'm an Irishman, and but there was a lot of Irish fellas that died in that as well. I wouldn't have the ties now that the Northern Ireland lads would. They take high offence to that, but we don't down here. So we're not really handed to him, Paul, because at the end of the day, Arsenal are bottle jobs. I don't care how handy they play for some parts of the season, they bottle it. And you can catch them. They just have to try and get a big enough gap on us to do it. But we need to turn around. It's all on us, really. Yeah, Sal, I agree. I was delighted with the team when I saw it. 4-2-3-1. Gravenberch and McAllister sit in front of the back four as well, lads. Should be tidy enough. Should be tidy enough. There you go. What away, lads. That's the time that I'm on. Please stick. The mods will ban you if you try and put in goal or it's a score or change the score or do whatever. The mods will just automatically ban you because I won't see it before it's put into the chat. You have to be on the same time as me to stay around. I'll be alright. Arsenal, we never heard the end of it. Terrible fan base, Paul. Terrible fan base. It's just, I used to think of it back in the day when a lot of my mates followed them in the late 90s. And they were good, genuine mates of mine that had their dads followed Arsenal and whatever like that. But it's this new breed of Arsenal, man. Nothing but a load of lads that just shout famine thing all day and haven't got a clue about football and just demand everything. And you kind of see that on Twitter. I call them Twitter fans. You see that with Liverpool fans on Twitter as well, man. It's nuts. Alright. Oh, somebody got another. I've got a thing put in now, a little algorithm where it recognises somebody saying something and it actually blocks them for me. So Yant, somebody. You just got blocked for some reason. Oh, you tried to say goal. You dope. Even if you're messing, lads, it'll ban like. Ali, thank you for the follow. Elasmus, thank you for the follow. If I've missed anybody else. Oh, go on, here we go, SZOBO. Gravenberch. Oof. We are looking hungry. That's it, well done. Jeez, Gakpo, how do you miss a ball that a fella has missed? Makes no sense. If you see it's going to drop, just be prepared. Watch the judge of the ball. Don't watch what the player's heading. I don't ever understand that with some professional football players, man. Really need a brighter light here. Sex. Am I looking now, lad? Yeah. How about you ask me directly, or is it I talk to everybody? This fella is Irish. You could say, hello, how are you? Are you Irish? Of course I am. I'm the original Scouse. Remember, lads, a lot of people would say, like, what's the, like, why is there so many Irish people that follow Liverpool? Why is there so many this and that, you know? Can I watch the match? I'm watching it right now. No, you can't watch it in this. I can't show. Oh, you mean show the match? I can't show it, man. It's illegal. It's just so you have to realise that 1.4 million Irish went into, if you think the population of Liverpool right now is 500 plus thousand, right? 1.4 million Irish went to Liverpool. At the time that even when there was a bad trade, let's say, of people that should have never happened, and went in and stopped it. That's Gakpo's after fucking up twice. Coral, can't show you the match. It's illegal. Understand, lads? No, I can't see the chat over here for YouTube. I can see it. Oh, well, I can see it popping up here. Hopefully it's got good ebony for Unai's. Yeah, I can see it kind of popping up in the and it's not giving me any. There it is. Did I do the wrong thing? No, okay. Yeah, okay, so now it should pop up. I should be getting messages. Hopefully it's not a good evening for Unai's by. Good evening. Paul, never been to Anfield in his life. Yeah, I only been to 1985, 1986. Anyway, my next game, because after the operation, my next game is Inter Milan away at the San Siro, Paul. If that'll have you know. Also, if you don't know who I am, my name is Kevin Murphy, really. So the whole song, Salah, the guy who created that, Richie Sheehy, that character is based on me, dude. When I go to Liverpool and I pop into Lanigan's, they get me up singing. That's the way it works. So before you start talking shit just because I'm from Ireland, I'm over there every 2 weeks. But the good thing about it is, I don't have to live in England. I can just go to... Ooh, I can just go to Ireland away from home, which is Liverpool. Oh, what a... Is that a safe man onto the post? Tupac, thank you for the follow. Bethany Bartel. But Paul won't hang around now because he's been taught a lesson. The minute I said that, he just went, swipe up. That's what they all do. Also, by the way, TikTok... Still recovering from my thing, so that is not an alcoholic beverage. Well then. Whoa. By the way, Tupac, Bethany, thank you for the follows. If I didn't say it already. Support Leeds. But you see, that's where they went to, RZ. So when you think of 1.4 million people in 1845 to 48 moved to Liverpool, start to take, like, just you think at that time it was 200,000 people in Liverpool. So when the majority of people come in, and that is the population of Liverpool, then it's just all Irish. So then over the years, we another 3 years later, 800,000 Irish came in, then another 300,000 Irish came in, all the way up to 1860. Let's say up to 1868. There was over 2 million Irish came in, nearly 3 million, and the majority, let's say 1.4 of them went down to London. Then again, they've already procreated in Liverpool, so all of a sudden, not only are they the majority there, but then Liverpool becomes a 92% majority of Irish. So now even the descendancy to this day is Irish. So a lot of them would head to Leeds, then they would head inland. They would head to, some would go to Manchester and start working on the new canals there. Some of them, it just kind of kind of went everywhere. A majority of them as well ended up in Leamington Spa down outside Birmingham. So yeah, Stefan, thank you for the follow. Mustafa, thank you for the follow. So yeah, there's loads. So Leeds is there. Like I played for Leeds 20 odd years ago, you know, in the youth system when I was over there. Poor fucking Paul Dempsey fecked off, didn't he, pretty fast? Guys, who are we? I can't see that chat popping up here, lads. I wonder if I can... No, we just do... Oh, what was that? We see the docs. Chat, live scenes, chat. But there's two types of chat. What chat is that? That's the other chat. You see that there now. Go down to the lower one. What chat are you? Haha! Found the chat. Don't know what this is. That activity can go away. The chat can go in there. Steam info can go out of the way. That can go in there. There we go. Savagely. Get in. Oh. Robertson. Great ball in. Yargs. Unlucky. Unlucky. Can I just do that here? Oh, wait, up above. So if I do that here, bring it across, bring this down. Oh, I think I've just perfected it. What's that? I've got the chat running over on this side, so YouTube is working there now. Nazreel, I upgraded to the new Atrium OBS stupidly an hour before stream, so I'm there going, oh my god, I have to add in all my scenes, and I was hoping that I remembered everything. So also, lads, I will be going live on Twitter probably from Tuesday as well, even though I used to do a bit last season. Slim Donny, thank you for the follow. Over 2,000 of you through already, lads. Only 9 minutes into the game. Thank you. Ball over the top. EKITIKE. Oh. Is it? Well done. MACCA in there looking like he wants to battle. Go on, SZOBO, you have him. Oh. And the press is on. The press is looking well. Come on. Well done, Bradley. Go on, Ibu. I must admit though, the new setup stream is looking well. It's designed party like. Oh. Tap them on the back. Come on. Oh, it's working again where it goes back and I can change between the... I used to be able to change between the messages. Can I scroll up again? I can't. Oh my god, Paul Tierney's on the VAR. Well done, Bradley. Ah, poor Brads. He's overworking himself, Bradley. Sometimes he's overexcited these days. He was so calm and composed, you know. Oh, there it is. Look, we found one, lads. D32. What a Scouse accent that is. A Scouse accent is an Irish accent. You absolute div. We just explained the whole history of how Liverpool became the city it is today. And you come in and say, what Scouse accent is that? The exact Scouse accent that the Scouse accent comes from. You clueless, under 25 years old numpty. And yeah, MC, West Belfast, known Central California. Cheers for the entertainment. Nice one, MC, dude. I just call you Mac. Get it out. Well done. Chris, how's it going, lad? Lived in Dublin a few years ago, so cool. Just grind yourself now. I'll go by. I'll go with. Happy out. Is it? Yeah, I remember when him and John Aldridge used to own a pub there in Liverpool years ago, and they invited us upstairs in the pub. We just got hammered for free for the night. There was a bus load of us over, not even a bus, a mini bus load of us, that we used to do this annual thing, because we'd always go over every 2 weeks for the games. But then there was one that was like where about 15 or 16 of us would go over in a minibus together. 3-1 there, Chris. I think I have it below there. Same as what Carl says there. I'm saying the same. It was full on smash too. Yeah. But you know what? I got a little bit of a turn off of Ronnie Whelan in his own way because he's a boyhood Manchester United fan. So every time you'd meet him or every time he'd start explaining stories to Liverpool fans, he would say, I was a Man United fan, I was in awe of him, and he would go on for 10 or 15 minutes about Manchester United. No, you're grand, Chris. You're grand, dude. Some people, if it's too small to see it, some people can miss it. Like, there he goes. EKITIKE. No. MACCA into SZOBO. Well done. Yeah. Nice one for the follow, Chris. Yeah, he was a boyhood Manchester United fan, man, and it's only as he got older and less worried about what people thought of him, let's say, he just had to go on about United the whole time. Anthony Wickstead. Oh, go on. Brilliant. Bradley. EKITIKE. Go on. Go. Is he going offside? Oh, is he going offside now? That's a half an hour later, man. Sorry, Doc. Sorry. That's when it happened against Portsmouth. That's a long time. That wasn't the early because he had 2 or 3 tap-ins against Portsmouth. Was it 80? Say 83, was it? 83 or his later career one, which would have been the Cup. Is it the Cup? 1992, 91, 92. It was one in 88. Was it one in 88? I don't know. Anyway, it was the FA Cup 1990s. Alright, there you go. 92, there you go. I was right with the second one. Yeah, we beat Sunderland 1990. Oh, do you remember that? Probably venison haircut style. Are you from Cork? I am, John. Jeez, you shall be an actual match commentator. I fucking wish, man. But I know my stuff. Like I study the history of other clubs as well, man. Because go on, SZOBO! Whoa! My God, that far away. She said from her bum. Poof. Poof. Carl, how are we anyway, bud? Carl, looks like I'm absolutely screwed for your thing. They moved the Leeds match. So I'm stuck in Liverpool that day, 100%, because they moved it to the 1st. If they moved it to the 31st, like they said, I could have made it my way down. But I'm at my flight. My flight was changed to late on the 31st, and the game was on the 1st. So I have to stay in Liverpool. So I know I'm 100% screwed. Sorry, buddy. Petrus Solmond. It's a long name, man. That's what I call it. Alright, Pet. Alright. Thank you for the follow. Amlin, thank you for the follow. John, where are you from yourself? If you noticed that I'm from Cork. Aston Villa signs singing about Steve Gerrard, who left the club 10 years ago. What am I saying? He left the club 12 years ago. No, 11 years ago. Here we go. Boom. That's a corner. How's that a foul? It would have been 12, Pete, because if you think Jurgen Klopp came in, he came in 15, the end of 15. About, was it 68 games in? First game, Crystal Palace was on 1-1 Spurs. And, yeah, so that would have been 2015. So, if you think he left, did he leave a couple of months before Klopp came in, or was it a year? I'm trying to think, but it's 100% 10 years anyway. Go on, brilliant. Jesus. Back, front, sideways. That's what picky at. Azzy! Arsenal is on top. Not. And you know what? Look, Arsenal were there because we are underperforming. Manchester City's underperforming. Like, we've beaten them. We've beaten Newcastle. Oh, go on, Mo. Megs. Go on, Mo. Great ball. Gakpo. EKITIKE. My God, that was a lovely mood. Brasco, thank you for the follow. Yeah, look, Arsenal will battle it. I don't care what happens there, man. They're going to battle it. Ozzy, thank you for the sub. Ozzy has been subbing for... What's the... You'll have to let me know the months. I think it's like 38, 30... No, it's more than that. 40 months, isn't it? Jason, if you think that I'm going to say a name that's nowhere near that team sheet, and you act like I'll come onto this platform and not know about the Liverpool squads and teams, you must be one tickle. And it's obviously not that long. Anyway. But minus. Anyway. Liverpool forever. What's the point? What's the point in what, FF? I don't understand. Lulu, follow, like, creator. Pictures of the games. That makes no sense, man. What a save, mama! We're playing the same alternate 4-2-3, 4-2-3-1 that we played last season right now, Pickle. And, man, that's so finicky of you because we've had a bad... Do you know last season why weren't you calling for Slat out when we were 5... No wins in 5 last season? I'll tell you why, because other teams were worse and we were still ahead. That's why. That's why you weren't calling it. I won't show the match because it's illegal. Gazzini. And is that what you mean by that? What's the point, FF, of me showing me? Because I'm talking to people while they're watching the match along with me. That's the point. Yeah. I want to call the phone. A fucking phone. Oh, who's that? Lulu, thank you for the roses. Gazzini, thank you for the rose. Appreciate it. It's just popping up there and it lets me know. Oh, who's that? Gazzini, thank you for the last one. Cheers. And cheers, lads. There's nearly 5,000 if you've been through the stream already. We're 20 minutes in. Better. There's Stuart. Yeah. Spencer, sorry. Yvonne McGrath, thank you for the follow. Go on, women. Whoa, that was a lovely cross from Aston Villa. That's it, well done. Lily Christopher, English. How do you look in front? What do you mean? What do you mean? How do I look in front? I don't understand you. He will take us to it. We need the first goal. We do, Rivers. Lil, thank you for the follow. Oh, you think that's the game behind me? No, that's not the game. Again, lads, I probably have to say it 2 or 3 times every stream, every week. When I go to the new studio, this won't be behind me. When I go to the new house, it's just going to be my room. Sitting behind me, so you'll just be talking to me in the room. Ooh, safe. Man, my Dash Philly's been very good. Van der Post is Casper. Definitely Irish anyway, because only the Irish people say command the pool. Cuckoo says let's go Villa. Where are you after? First last, just get more goals. Exactly, yes. Oh. It's got to go be. Jason says another delusional Cork man. And thing, you're the fella that's trying to get another fella to say something about a 17-year-old's cock. And you're telling me another delusional Cork man and Liverpool fan. Shut up, Bible. At least I go to games. You're coming in here talking all shit. And I bet you haven't been to a game in your life. On you go. Let's go. He's holding his head now and he was holding his ass there a second ago. You go. Gakpo. Oh, Salah. If Liverpool loses this game, they're cooked. It's THEY apostrophe RE, by the way. Arsenal new name is Set Piece FC. They always score set pieces, pretty much. They're going to versus Real Madrid next. That's good, Cuckoo. Are you a clairvoyant, you are? Liverpool. Just you're a bit behind there, man. Did it take you that long to type that sentence from when you put the sentence up there about the 17-year-old? As you were saying, from the youth team or something. Bianca Christina, thank you for sharing the live. Quirky. Defense is way too good. Arsenal's defense is good, but you always battle it, Lee. That's what I'm counting on for the second half of the season, is that you have that similar blip that you always have. Well done, SZOBO! Ah, come on! You should have polished them off there. Have you really good reason to attend matches? The 11,000 kilometers between me and them and the lack of money to correct it. Exactly. The supporting that counts. I don't understand people that just say support local only, because even with 500,000 people in Liverpool, even if half were Liverpool fans and half were Everton fans, you still couldn't fit all of those people into a stadium. So then what you're saying is that only 60,000 odd people are allowed to support Liverpool and only 60,000 people are allowed to support Everton. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. I understand that point of view when it's people from like Preston or people from Grimsby or people from around Leighton Orient here and all that is right on their doorstep. But for a lot of people, like, they live in countrysides and they're nowhere, like even in England, so they're nowhere near stadiums, and you can't say support local when they could be local in between 3 different teams, you know? So it makes no sense. Nathan is a Grimsby fan. There you go, Nathan. How are you? Oh, you won today, 3-1. Nice. I think our depth is way better now. I'd still be skeptical though. Yeah. I just go by Arteta can make him lose the rag, and I find you a very dramatic team. I don't know if you find it, Lee, but you find when all the boys are chest bumping and walking around when they've just done a clearance out of the box, I find that a bit cringy from a team that, you know, that's why nobody takes them seriously, because it's all like false bravado. That was a great ball. Go on, Randy. Well done, Robbo. Brilliant, Robbo. And brilliant from Van Dijk. Well done. Yeah, that's my only thing with Arsenal. It's just nobody likes Arteta because he looks like something from Captain Scarlet, and he says the most cocky things whilst winning nothing, and then the team just keeps acting with this bravado and then still winning nothing. It just makes no sense. But I understand, like, it's not the old school Arsenal. Everybody respected the old school Arsenal. Well done, Verge. Come on. What a game we have here. It's good. Entertaining anyway. Oh, that's free kick. Well done. I love it. I just see you drawing this game. Yeah, I'm just saying 3-1. Abdul, you want to see the full screen? Watch. As soon as you realise that's the game, you can come back and talk to me. Or should I say that's not the game? Again, lads, that's a video from a seat that I was in before my seats were ready in the newsstand from about 2 seasons ago with Liverpool. Actually, before Leeds went down a few seasons ago. Let's go. Make the run. Gravenberch. See, draw this game. How about my local is Winsford United? That my mates, man. There you go. You have to go local. It just makes no sense, man. It's the sign of a fan base that just doesn't want a team to grow. You'd like any team that's got, 12,000 supporters sitting in a stadium or something. They'd love the fact if their team got a boost of money. That would bring them up levels. That would get them into the Premier League. Then they could build more onto the stadium. Then they could do that. And if they get bigger again, SZOBO's right. Luigi! How's it going, lad? How are things in your fair parish? How's it? May Liverpool win. Good luck, friend. Thank you, Luigi. Appreciate it. Philip, a couple of lads were saying that as well, but we've been getting chances there now, in fairness. Once we can get the ball into EKITIKE's feet and just give him a clear shot at goal, I think he can put it away. He's a great finisher. The problem there a while ago is that SZOBO was taking a shot and it was just too weak, and we could have just, you know. James Sards, Philinoglu, 555 Ireland. Did you play for Liverpool? No, I didn't. No. I wish. MK, thank you for the follow. We do, Luigi. We do. Geography lesson. What's local in the USA? Tri-state area between New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, for example. 30-minute drive. Can you put in 2 different states? Exactly. Peter Andre. Finger teeth. Mysterious. I want to get close to you. As I can't wait for the new studio and the new house. It's just going to be... I'm going to be doing shitloads. I'm going to be doing sports things. I'm going to be doing reactions to just random funny YouTube videos. That's really good crack. All the stuff that's going on in the state of the world today. We're just going to laugh at how randomly stupid it is. One code 433. Thank you for the follow. Peter, thank you for the follow. Palace till you die. Till you die. Wait. I'm trying to read that, but I'm hurting my brain. But at least it's a good team you support. You know, Palace have come on leaps and bounds in the last couple of seasons. Gone are the days when Palace would go down into Division 1 and then all of them would become United or Arsenal fans. I remember all the videos outside Sellers Park. And it was just fans coming in saying, oh, you know, the season's over now, so time to support United, time to support Arsenal, you know. Well, why would you do that? Like every second person used to say it. It was a strange time for Palace. At least you got a solid fan base now. What? Canate won that. Fair and square. Fair and square, lads. Ah, come on. The keeper... Our referee is looking through the player that's going like this. You know what I mean? Natty, thank you for the share. You don't need to share it anymore, but it's a lot because you're just taking up the feed. Johannes Gatun, thank you for the follow. It only requires you to do it once, Natty. NOC, thank you for the follow. I have a spider stream that's positive. I have a cold. Oh, well, you get good with the bad. There you go. Paul, thank you for the follow. Boom. I don't gap. As I left the PC on when I went away for my young fella's birthday party today, and it's just heated up the room exponentially. Because the fans I have on my PC are so good that the heat comes out into this room mega, like. Anyway, that was poor there from leave it, Mama, that's release. There you go. Gemini, thank you for the follow. Venezia Koto, thank you for the follow. There we go. SZOBO. The Salah. SZOBO. Salah. SZOBO. That's how my Liverpool playing, please. I don't understand. You have to turn it on your own TV, dude. Where United finishing? 6th or 7th. What? Free kick. 6th or 7th, I think, Finn. They're not good enough to be up in the top 4. Not yet. There's better teams than them. Even if we don't end up there, they're still not good enough to end up in the top 4. They were absolutely taken apart by Notts Forest today. Still got a draw. They were taken apart by us a couple of weeks ago. Still got a win. So they're doing these kind of results, but they can't do it all season. Villa's always on the fence, aren't they? They can pop in and out between 4th and 6th anywhere, you know. He just says ISAK how many goals, so he can't do this. Like, people have to understand where ISAK stands. Like, EKITIKE is our main guy until ISAK gets up to full fitness. He's nowhere near it, like. Any chance to win? I think we can win this game. I think so, there. Miguel, thank you for the follow. I should hope so. I'm just thinking that we're on a blip for the last couple of weeks. And remember, it's only over a 2-week period. Two and a bit. Either side of the Champions League game. Simon, thank you for the follow. SZOBO and Salah. Right on Gakpo's thing. SZOBO! Oh! He nearly moved over Martinez. One more step over and it was in the bottom corner. Very lucky, the parry. Went, oof. Went. Robbo. Gakpo. Take him on, Gakpo. Brilliant. Go on, Robbo. Ah! MACCA. Ibu. Hamdi. Thank you for the follow. Across the goals. Oh Lord, yeah. Move quicker now than that, Ibu. 2 touch, let's go. SZOBO. Released inside, brilliant. MACCA. Outside, brilliant. Mohamed Mai. Go on, Gakpo. Gakpo went to the byline for a change. SZOBO. Gravenberch. SZOBO. We're winning the ball back. Where we were losing the second balls for the last couple of weeks, we're winning every second ball back now. What's the crack, Stevie? Yes, for Chelsea still with it. I think so. But I thought Chelsea would come on leaps and bounds last season as well. I thought they'd been there before Arsenal, to be honest with you. Definitely before City. Go on, Mo. Mo, you ran it. Oh, he still has it. Bravo. Oh. I don't know what those symbols mean, but thank you for the follow and thank you for sharing the live. Well done. Well done. Well done, SZOBO. Well done, SZOBO. Just going to say that's nice, yeah. Yeah, it is, isn't it? They look like they're fighting. Patricia, how are you? Hi from Ireland. Same here. Obviously. Thank you for the follow. Amlin, Liverpool, Espoir. Thank you for the follow. Razak. Thank you for the follow. Of Rashak, I should say. Razak's KC. Handy. Armagh. I'm Cork, can you? Go on, Gakpo. Take the byline. Go on. Gravenberch. Oh, oof. Bit of a... Go on. There you go. Watch. Flash. It's a certain the president's son. He's the expert, I hear. Alright, Mark. Let's go. What a ball. Go on, that's it. Ah, my God, man. It's just that fight, like little touch. You have a double and money to win the snooker. Chelsea to win the league, 70-1, 40. Get 2,800 for euro back. So I'd Liverpool to do it now. I think I went with the movements at 20 quid. So I might cancel going with the movements as well with that. And take whatever the odds are now. I see you later on, Steve. Robbo. Be good odds, yeah. from Waterford City holiday in Prague. Ah, Tara, enjoy. So I'm up the road in Cork, and I do a lot of rehearsals in Youghal. There you go. Go on! Oh, his Ebu, is it? He just hurt his ankle. Yeah, it's the band that I play with. All the lads are from Youghal down that way. I think we're supposed to be playing the Waterford Festival thing next year. Right. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Go on. Move on. Let's play it on. SZOBO. MACCA with all the space in the middle. Gakpo. Gakpo with the bend. Ah, you skyward. I don't know what to call you. Dude, come on. Take a whip on it. You're paid 40 million a week to shoot at the rafters. Come on. Cursed VW. Thank you for the follow. User, thank you for the follow. Nasty Nasal. Thank you for the follow. Dalmans, thank you for the follow. We're playing it. Yeah, Jimmy, we're by far the better side. By a country mile. Tara, thank you for the follow. I'm trying to comprehend the grammar there in the sentence. Liverpool know their shit. You're talking about the current champions of England, yeah? Are you talking about a team that hasn't played well for 2 weeks? Why am I predicting 3-1? Based on at home, based on the team put out there. Because he's not really experimenting much with this team. You know, he's using the OG midfield from last season. He's given him more freedom in a 4-2-3-1, alternating 4-3-3. You know, and EKITIKE is up there, which if he gets on the ball, he can fire better than Nunes. So, Blanche, you're getting blocked for life anyway, kid. You're disgusting. Look at you. I bet you live at home. What's his name? Hayden Hine, 2019. Where's he based? And then let's. Stupid enough not to start a new account in the last few months. There you go. Paste. And it's like, oh, you shouldn't have blocked him at all. I was finding out where he was and getting his name. So he's from Germany, anyway, but not originally. And yeah, he's a fantastic tool, man. When people say stuff like that, you can find almost anybody now. Anybody that uses the same name for more than a period of time and tries to be a troll online has no protection anymore. And I will open them up like a can of worms. Let's go up. Random Video Central. I've seen that thing online. I think it's something for kids. I don't know what it means. It's supposed to be something about a 6'7" fella, but I don't know. I don't do trends, me. And as far as I say, Coach Effect, thank you for the follow. Nav Ilkone 100%, thank you for the follow. Anyway, where's he from? So, Torngemeinde Heidenheim. Gymnastics guy. We lost, so we didn't win for 5 games last season and still won the league around the same time. So I don't know what the issue is. The problem is that instead of drawing a couple of them, we've lost a couple more. Go on, Mac! Oh! Can't see. Oh. SZOBO! SZOBO! EKITIKE! Get in! Get in! Come on! Come on! Let's go! Great goal. Great ball. Great goal. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's what I love. We deserve every goal in this game so far. Aston Villa had one chance from Marmar. That's really made a great save. It could be offside. I don't care. I'm still going to enjoy it. I'm looking at it here now. Where's the offside from? Let me have a look at this here a second. Yeah, he's offside. That's going to be cancelled. But still in all, I'm enjoying it. Let's go. That's what VAR is there for. Yeah, he's well off there. Hang on. Let me pull that out. Let me pull that back. Done. Before he even makes the decision, that's offside. Still a confidence, but of course it is. So we could have had a chance before that. Just directly before that. That's right. You just put the ball into the box like that for EKITIKE and he'll score a goal. Now they'll know how to do that. We'll get it. We'll get it. Why is there people popping in? Are you watching the chat the whole time and without even talking and only popping in if there's like a disallowed goal or... How sad he? Just chat to me. Like I'll chat to any fan base. I'll debate with anybody and I'll talk away with anybody. But if you come in here and only talk and only say stuff when something happens to the team that I'm supporting or something like that, you're sad. Like it makes no sense. Like there's no gratification there for you. Because I'll just laugh at you. Anyway. Offside, FM. Thank you for the follow. Oh. No foul. Come on, Gakpo, release it. Great ball. Salah. Brilliant, Salah. What a touch. And what? Take the foul, Salah. Come on, you had a hand around him going over there. It was disallowed, FMI Italia just said it there, for offside. Anyway. Come on. Come on. 4 added minutes. Martinez. Oh, it's a no! Salah! How's it going, Sham? Well, all the boys now giving out. Could have been 2-0 up there straight away. Villa fall apart. Let's go. Let's go. 250 goals for Salah for the club. Ridiculous. Get in there more. There's only one king. Only one king. Get in. Also, lads, for those people saying 1-0 before I react, the mods will ban you. So if you're banned, that's not my fault. I won't pay attention to it. I won't see it until after that. So, and I don't understand why people shout goal before I see it, because I'm watching the game with G. Get in more. We go first. Holy hell. Yeah. You can celebrate again there now. Think Mo Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah, running down the wing. Salah, la 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 la. Look at that. Holy crap. He's past Gordon Hodgson. What? Hugo looks hungry now as well. Jesus, it's quite a bit behind Ian Rush, like, but still. Liverpool, Aston 1. This is Mulu. Go on. Well done. Lads, the battle in the midfield has been phenomenal. Go on, Cody. We're all over him now. Let's go. Oh, corner. Well done. All over him. Let's go. 4-1 to Liverpool, you can win. Josh ISAK, thank you for the follow. Can you stream it for the chat? I can't, lads. If you're here looking for the stream, I can't do that. It's absolutely illegal. Please take this away and learn from this now. We cannot show you the match. The next creator, he cannot show you the match. The next fellow won't. So, it's just completely illegal. Gakpo with the corner. Oh. There you go. MACCA. Oh, I lucky you couldn't get it down. 5 for 5, I'll take 1-0. Oh, yeah. So will I, to be honest with you. What's all the other lads there that were laughing at the... No problem, I know, kid. Yeah, it's just totally illegal, dude. So the only people that do that are people that don't care about their accounts getting banned. You know? Salah, Martinez, I think, hit it straight out, and by the time I looked, I know whether he was passed it to the defender or I clipped off the defender. But Mo was just there to slot it back into the near post. Come on. But we should, like, we almost got, we says the slow god. Why did he push him like that, McGinn? What are you playing at, lad? What's he doing? Darren Salah scored. Oh, sorry, I added up there, you see, but I got rid of it. Glory, thank you for the follow. Maya, thank you for the follow. Ah, come on. PD, thank you for the follow. 13,000 if you threw already, lads. That's not a penalty. Go on. Great ball over the top. Go on, more. Get off him. Ah, come on. More, that was a perfect chance for a shot, dude. Wrong. Half time. Great first half from us, lads. Absolutely all over him. Early part of the... After about 12 minutes... Showed a little bit of frailties in our defence that we've been seeing the last few weeks, but they completely shut up. This midfield is working wonders, and I think at the moment, doing it this way, and then maybe giving McAllister a rest later, bringing on VIRTZ and doing stuff that way, taking off Gakpo, bringing on either Chiesa or Ingemore. Doing it this way is much better at the moment. You could also alternate Gakpo starting with Chiesa, but it's working well at the moment. Robertson sitting back there. Kirk is limited in this side because he's not able to go as forward as he did in Bournemouth, as Bournemouth. And you know, who got the assist? No assist, dude. It was handed to him from the keeper. Sammy, thank you for the follow. And you can type it once TL and I will always, or TJ, and I will always see the chat. You know, so yeah, that was a great. All right, man, that's how it's going, man. Yeah, that's Liverpool through there now, man. Pressing hard, winning the ball over. McAllister looks like he's getting back to full fitness now, which is great to see. The minute you see him flying like that, it's good. Salah, Mahamoud Salah, thank you for the follow. LFC9, thank you for the follow. Maketrade, thank you for the follow. What am I missing here, lads? We need to use what works and slowly mesh in the new set. Exactly, Rivers. I think Slot was a bit guilty of trying it too fast at the start because it kind of worked pre-season and it just didn't, the legs weren't there. But then trying to integrate, like think of it this way. This is Macca's end to his kind of pre-season training, you know, because that big injury he had at the end of last season, not being able to play much in the pre-season, then only starting later on in games and 20-minute spells. It just took him longer to get back. That injury really annoyed him, like, throughout the end of last season and the start of this season. ISAK, absolutely no football except for a bit of training in Sociedad. That's just running around the pitch. You know, it's not match fitness. It's not anything. Anybody who says it's anything different is an idiot. So, and just doesn't know about football and should never talk about football again. You need match fitness, full squad training and stuff like that to get fit. And that's where ISAK is at the moment. Picking up those preseason type niggling injuries, just like MACCA was the last few weeks. So, here starts the winning streak. I'll take that, places. So, Ricey says it's 1-0. It's 1-0. It's 0-0. No, it's not Ricey. It's 1-0. Salah scored. Yeah, I'm aside from Cork, lad. Wait, is that too weird? I thought it was Aaron. Yeah. I reckon Slot having the confidence in his team in the interviews made a difference. You know, but he has to back the team, you know? You know, if Arteta can back his team nonchalantly and talk about them like they're after winning everything, Slot can do it after winning the league. You know what I mean? EKITIKE deserves another one. Come on, lad. He does, Gerard. You're right. Caru says 1-1. No, it's 1-0. Prosper, thank you for the follow. Sam Lynch. Liverpool still a top side, very unlucky against United. Look, we were by far, by a country, like it's the same with United today. United got a draw today and Nottingham Forest, but by far the way better side. And I watched that game today with a United fan. He was saying the same. They got super lucky. Super lucky. It was a great goal from Ahmed, but still, you know, and the Rebels. That's you here, though. Anyway. Liverpool still a top side, very unlucky against. Yeah, exactly. Nabasta Gerald, thank you for the follow. 14,000 we came through the chat today. 82 new followers. Thanks very much, lads. If we can get the likes up to, well, it's nearly 6,000 now. If we can get up above 10,000, I'd appreciate that. Mutibi Mohammed, thank you for the follow. Gaza, only just winning. Liverpool are so awful to watch nowadays. I don't understand how you mean only just winning, man. We were completely the dominant side. The pressing has been phenomenal. The control in the midfield has been phenomenal. I just don't think some people look at the match and they want everything to be perfect for them. It makes no sense, man. I'm sorry, no. I have to call a spade out when I see something like that. Liverpool are playing, compared to what we were the last few weeks, we're playing phenomenally well tonight. We're completely controlling the game. We're completely closing them down. We're dragging them into little pockets where we're winning the ball back off with 2 or 3 fellas at once. If you see the double takes on people there coming in here, it's phenomenal. You know? It's just the closest thing that I've seen to when it was peak Klopp back a few seasons ago. But anyway, Liverpool Norway, thank you for the follow. MSDC45, follow the creator, thank you very much. When don't watch, you know, Collins, thank you for the follow. I'm seeing the Klopp intensity from this game. There you go. Waxab, thank you for the share. Luke Craddy, I expected this. I did as well. We needed the hunger. We needed to wake up. Real Madrid midweek. Man City after that. Then we got an international break. You know, no Carabao Cup. No, as much as we want to win every cup, guys. Sometimes, well, I like being in the Carabao Cup. Whatever about the FA Cup, that's kind of the added bonus at the end. But it kind of gets in the way of everything else. When you're in the point where you need to save the energy, I'd rather kind of be in the Carabao Cup because it's kind of our trophy. It suits Liverpool well in how we play the end of the season. Anyway, but if it's not there, then everything else becomes a bonus. 2 seconds. Bro, I didn't see Salah's goal, so can you explain? It was passed out, mistake from the back from Aston Villa, straight to Mo's foot. Mo slattered it back in near post. Easy peasy. Done and dusted. Well, the first 30 was not good. Well, no, it was, as I said, there's that period from 12 minutes to 16 minutes when Aston Villa had a couple of attacks, but I don't think anything about the 30 minutes. I just think we were just like most of the season last season, we were getting going after the first 20 minutes or so on the slot, and then just went nuts for the end of the half and the second half. That's the kind of way I've seen Liverpool play last season, and it's looking similar now tonight, which is great. Tiny Welshie, thank you for sharing. Me Villa beat City, so we can beat City. Yeah. Well done, the pool. But hey, definitely Irish, because only we call him the pool. Liverpool 3, Aston Villa 1. I said the same thing. 2 seconds, somebody's knocking at my door here. Somebody knocking at my door, huh? Hello, child. Come here. Say look. What do you mean, Stack? Where's Mama? She's not getting it. Okay. My child wants a snack. Mama's not getting it. It was my son's birthday party today, so she's knackered. Been a Liverpool fan all my life, bro. So seeing my team loses so much, I don't know. I'll have C for life. But Scan, you can't think like that, though, dude. You know, you can't expect to win every week. I mean, I would say to you now, where were you in the 90s, in the 2000s, when we weren't winning every week? I tell you what I was. Screaming at a TV, screaming on the pitch, screaming at away games at a TV, and screaming at home games on the pitch. Because people like me hardly ever get away games. Because we're Irish. 2 seconds, guys. Do you want to say hello?
Hello.
Hello. Oh, I shouldn't be lifting you now at all. Jesus. Sorry, lads. I just had an operation there about 3 weeks ago and I'm not supposed to be lifting. What's your man on about there? Bro, your team is awful to watch. It's much like the Dutch Dr. Evil. And that's why we're all over and we're winning. We're all over them and we're winning. Ooh, Ireland are 10-0 up in New Zealand. But we've a sin bin. They do out. Right. I'll catch up with whatever's going on in the chat there in 1 second. Let me just update the score stuff. I did hear my little girl banging her knee and she got a fright with the cat and moved the cat and the cat fell down the stairs a bit and then she got a fright. So she's like, for about 10 minutes. Anyway. We are back for the second half. Get ready to come on the same time as me. We're kicking off playing into the cop. There we go. No, we're away. Remember the time that I'm on? That's the time that you're on. Anybody who talks and chat about anything that happens in the game before that gets banned instantly by the mods. I won't see it. It's not my fault. Anyway, let me go back. Harley, thank you for the euro. So, Jesus, look at the roses. Mikey sent the rose. Thank you very much. Well, it's the Harley Jr. Thanks very much, lads. Appreciate that. I'm not used to these things, lads. I came back and there's 40 more followers. I'll have to give you all a shout out in a second. It's going to be one more. What a tackle. What a tackle, Bradley. Bradley's starting to look much better. Let me just go back there now, lads, and I'll go over. So there's the 3-1. FC can't even score without help. What are you talking about, man? Sometimes when I hear from people like you, Gymnut, like your name is Gymnut, it's obvious that you're on the old sauce, right? It's frying a few brain cells, to be honest with you, buddy, because if you think that Liverpool are only able to score, like Liverpool can score, so Liverpool won the league last season, which would only help, with only own goals, with only passbacks. Liverpool won the Champions League, got the 3 Champions League finals with only help and only passback in the last few years. Makes no sense, man. None of it. You know, losing a couple of games last season because we only had help. Come on, use the brain. Quinn, thank you for the follow. Life, thank you for the follow. Can't pronounce that name, but thank you for the follow. Luke K, thank you for the follow. Mr. Gallant, hello. Patricia Thornton, gorgeous. This must be my daughter, definitely not me. Kelvin Russell, thank you. Yeah, that was my daughter. It was my son, her brother's birthday party today, even though his birthday was the other day. And oh, come on. Well done. Bulker, thank you for the follow. Felix, thank you for the follow. Might be a turning game for the pool. I think so as well, Peter. Heslin, I know the name. That's not the same Heslin was in the Navy with me, is it? Ankai Spider, how's it going? Itsugalchu. Why is this loading now? I hate when it starts doing this crap. Jassav, Paul Harris, what's the story? Big hello from the Rebel County Command Pool. Same here, kid. Cock myself. Leon D. Martinez distribution has been awful. We could have capitalized more, definitely. He's never been great anyway, really, hasn't he? only defeat, really. There you go. Robertson. Ball up over the top. Did that run on? Go on. Well won. Composure. Winning it, not getting in each other's way. Reading it to leave the ball for another person. Not over trying it. We're looking very solid. Very solid. You've got to look at this game. How much Villa have been paid. Man, you're off. You're just tick. Shut up, Bible. I feel like I waste brain cells reading some of these messages. I really do feel like I waste brain cells. Jenza, thank you for the follow. Jackab, thank you for the follow. Great ball! Gappo! Oh, come on, hit the first time. He would have been on. Come on, was he? Michael Klein, thank you for the follow. Is this the real game? The one I'm watching is the real game. The one behind me is a video of my phone 3 years ago. Abrams. Oh, there you go. Let's see that. I'm going to start putting a sign that says here, not the real game. Come on, Reds. I forgot this shit, lads, when I was starting. I didn't even show it to you. This is wrecking my head now because this is just constantly buffering. There we go. This one's better. I don't know why the online app even buffers. It makes no sense. Anyway. Kendaya Ishmael, thank you for the follow. Kieran PJ, thank you for the follow. Come on, Reds. User, thank you for the follow. Zaha, thank you for the follow. What's your opinion on Robertson's role today and how and where is he playing? Well, he's kind of playing, when we're going forward, he's playing at the back left-hand side of a central defensive system. Which allows Ibu to step up a bit, keeps Virgil there, allows what's his name? Bradley to step up a bit. I don't mind it. Well, like Robertson's good. Kirk is good as well when he gets going. I just think Kirk is like, at the moment, Kirk is like a forever ready bunny. You know? He's all battery and not enough substance. So, that'll tell you. Follow Life Creator. Rafika, Anwar. Come on, the pool. JC says, Arctic Gaming for life. I'm telling you that. Tell you straight. Jesus. Those are the days of doing that. I still have the name, man. Still use it. Just gone to the days of tournaments and all of that, man. Family life, buying houses, doing all that kind of stuff. Oh, we just talk about football and play horrors. It's great. But I'm funny enough, anytime I pop onto the games, I'm still wrecking people. I love it. Even some of my mates that adamantly did, like I'm talking about lads that are maybe about 8 years younger than me, and they're on there and they're all arguing about COD and how good they are and this and that, and I'm so nonchalant about it now that I don't even care. But then I'll pop on, destroy a whole lobby of them, and then they're just like, where does your buddy come from? You know, and they take it so seriously. I can remember that feeling back in the day. Anyway. JC, which one were you anyway? Were you one of us or were you a friend of us? Miriam, how's the kitten doing? I'll bring the kitten in a second. Don't worry. Do you think he can win the league spot? Of course they can, CK. Of course they can. If you give City on top form that much of a break, they can run away with the league. Arsenal, you can give a 7-point gap and they'll battle it. Dennis Murphy, thank you for sharing. Moshal, thank you for the share. Tom the King, thank you for following. And more, thank you for the follow. Good evening from Kanturk, North Cork. Kanturk. Thomas here. Happy Saturday to you and everyone. Thomas, you're about 15 minutes from my gaff. I'm in Mallow. Well, soon to be moving from Mallow. Martin Matthew, deliver Bonjoro TV. Amuzu, Tiago, Kungu Amos, and Juan. Thank you for the follows. Owen Higgins, another dope coming in here saying support your local. Were you saying that as well last week, a couple of weeks ago, if I remember you rightly? So who's your local, Owen? Who's your local, buddy? Let me have a look. So I take it Higgins. That's an Irish name. So Higgins being an Irish name, that looks like Parkhead in Celtic. You could be living in Scotland, maybe even born in Scotland, but not being Scottish. I don't support Celtic. Bradley. You have to do a homework in this, you know. So anyway, support your local. If you do understand that Celtic is an Irish team, Liverpool is an Irish team, Everton is an Irish team, you learn it. John Hoolan was the founder of Liverpool. He was an English fella. He toured the lands around him that were English. The rest were all Irish and Scottish, and a few Welsh. The foundations of the team, the mentality, the management, the squad, the style, the people of the city with 1.4 million Irish people emigrating to that city that only had 200,000 population at the time, took it over, became majority of the descendancy. Liverpool is Irish to its absolute core. How they look after each other, how they support each other, how they fight against anything that's oppressive, and that it's 100% Irish. You need to learn the teams that we support. What you should be asking is, when somebody supports Arsenal, why are they supporting Arsenal? You have to say, when somebody's supporting Newcastle, which is a Roman club, why are they supporting Newcastle? You could say because of Manchester, with some of the people that went in. He's running through and what do you want? That's what I'm trying to explain to him there, Mark. He doesn't support his local. He's got an Irish name and a Scottish team and an Irish team in Scotland. Fash says the league's done. How's the league done, Fash? Explain that there, but if you don't mind. I'd love to know what that meant, how you got to that conclusion. Oh, gee, kid. You were the Annie in our pro. Oh, was he? Jeez, I was good at that too, though. Wait. Well, it was always on COD, but the AG time started around with Matty and the lads. I actually get the boys coming in here all the time. Some of those lads. They'd have fallen out with a couple of them because two fellas lied in that group that were trying to lick their arse. And I called them out in it years later, and the boys found out then it was a load of bullshit. But instead, I still got done in for it. So they kind of apologised and realised. Yeah, man, I remember that. I still enjoy an annual role from time to time. I just haven't played FIFA in such a while. But we're going back to the old school days when there was one league. Not none of this moving up, pretend divisions bullshit. Salah! You absolute beast of a man! Miriam, first go and follow me right now. Why are we following you, Miriam? What? I missed what EKITIKE did there because somebody's asking for follows in the chat. Said, or thank you for the follow, Griffin. You should be watching the rugby. I have it on the side. But like, I'm a football fan first, not the rugby. I don't understand. Do you want me to watch hockey as well because it's Ireland playing? Should be watching your fucking mo, kid. Simple as. Don't be telling me come in here. Or don't be going in here telling me what I can and can't watch. The fuck you on about? Should be watching the rugby. Watching your lip. Anyway, Papa Martin. Follow the live creator. Wagway. Thank you for the follow. Luke Crowley, 2-0 incoming. I agree. Kelvin. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, the league's done in 10 games. Yeah. I know. Up the level schedule, I'm only joking. I know. Don't tell me to say, what did you say me to relax for? Who are you? Lads, if you come in here and you don't know my banter, don't take me seriously at all. But I still bait that off. Anyway. Short pass. Thank you for the follow. Alhamdulillah today. The fuck? Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Johnny and Griffin, thank you for the follow. What was that? Oh, I didn't even see that. Toxic, thank you for the I'm not getting any alerts. Go on, Gravenberch! Yes! Get in! Oh, lads, I'm hurting my fucking scar. Ryan Gravenberch. He's been missing. Shows the difference, man. Gravenberch's been missing for the last 4 games out of those 6 losses, and people are not even paying attention to that. They're not paying attention at all to it. 2-0. Ryan Gravenberch. Get in. Great goal. As I can't show this what I thought I would. I am in pain right now. If you didn't realise, I had the equivalent of a male cesarean section about 3 weeks ago. Not even. 2.5 weeks ago. Oh, bit of fortune with the deflection, but still. You shoot, you score. You shoot, you score, lads. Get in. Come on, I'll make a statement here tonight. What's going on? And I said, hey, yeah. Miriam, how's it going? Melissa Weir, thank you for the follow. Tidak. I don't know. Richard Admin Prince, thank you for the follow. Yup. Come on now, see. Let's go, Phil. Who's that, lads? Where is that thing gone? Oh no, it's the wrong. I'm looking at the wrong fucking thing. Sorry, no, lads. Get in 2-0. Oh, there's a fighting pneumonia at the moment. Oh, Jesus. Ozzy. What are you doing with yourself, man? Ball up over the top. Towards Mo Salah. Ooh, Salah looks on fire as well, man. You know, so it's what part of Cork you from Ballyvillan, but live in Liverpool, just watching the game at the moment. So I'm over there every couple of weeks, Kev. We go to Lanigan's all the time. The buddy of ours runs all of Lanigan's. He's the general manager. I have 3 hospitality season tickets as well, so I go over constantly. I'm originally Farnley, you're Ballyvillan, you're only up the road. But I'm in Mallow at the moment. Well, moving from Mallow now, we're just literally nearly selling our house. It's the engineer for that crowd that's buying it off us came out the other day. And we're sale agreed on our new house since like June. Go on, great ball, Gravenberch. EKITIKE makes the run. In it goes, Sebastian, Jesus Christ. Jack Messenger Jones, hi. How are you? Kieran O'Sullivan, thank you for the great bar, pal. It is. I love it, man. And I think he wants to. He has a new one. It's not a Lanigan's, but it's something else, and he's going to be doing ticketed bands there, and he wants to book our band to come over for a ticketed event. But it's going to cost like £20 just to get us in the door there, a man. Because we play festivals non-stop. We're not a pub band, like. So important this. If it is 20, it is. What again? Sorry, I didn't want to come on, to be honest. Nah, Sab, get in there. We're all happy here. Salah, wow. Well, one. Go on, Bradley's been great tonight. Oh. Hamdu, thank you for the follow. Pilato, thank you for the follow. Jesus, lads, with the screen with y'all, I've done some damage. I shouldn't have picked up when I picked up my little one a while ago. I'm not supposed to lift anything for 6 months. And I feel a bit of a strain now. Jesus. You know, I can't show off because I'm on bloody TikTok, and TikTok goes nuts when you show anything. Even if it's a bandage. What am I doing? I did the wrong thing there. They turn on and off. There you go. Champions, do you all agree that Slack could possibly be sacked if they lose both games next week? Nah, he won't be sacked. Go on! Sebastian! Salah! Oh, come on, son, you gotta hit that first time. You can't be offside. Oh, is he? Yeah, he is. 2 goals given to you by Villa. Liverpool not particularly very clever. Like, if Villa can't clear the box, like, what about the games that we lost where we gifted it to the other team? Is it because we play badly, or is it because they played better? So shouldn't that really come down to the fact that if they play badly, it's the same result? Makes no sense. That logic makes no sense, Lee. Makes 0 sense. Nabi Miana, hey bro. Patrick, thank you for the follow. You've been hit and miss, so if you used to go on TikTok, my angry side is being fascinated. Well done. Nah, I couldn't let it get to me. I'd have to I'd be even getting closer to the camera, getting angry at people. Griffin found that out there. Will you go on that right, Griff? My angry side. Alright. SZOBO. Great ball. Ah. Sunyani, thank you for the follow. Abdi, thank you for the follow. Hey, bro. No, any Amidu. Okay. Okay. I said, hey, bro, didn't I? Oh, you thought I was talking to you after that? No, I wasn't. I was talking to one of the lads. Cosma, follow the live creator. Thank you. Yeah, man, we're just making them make mistakes non-stop. The pressing has been brilliant. Like, it's clear that people aren't watching this game when they're seeing scores. They're just flicking through TikTok and not paying attention. Whereas I'm paying attention to the game and talking back to TikTok. Hope Ali would be good for Real Madrid game. Mamardashvili's been on fire here tonight, Sabi. He's been outstanding. The saves he was making. Why is Marianakis wearing a Liverpool jersey? Who's that? Oh, the owner of Forest. Is it? Was he? Isn't he the owner of Forest? Yeah. So that really wound me up the other night when he was thinking with the lineup against Crystal Palace. He wanted out, Sabby. He didn't want that competition. He was going to give the lads the same first crack at the whip in the same round that Klopp would have done. Just, you know, playing an non-form Crystal Palace side. Crystal Palace played their strongest 11 and we played kids. Simple as that. I'm not bothered either way. Like, you'd want to. No, if that was later on in the competition, I'd be fuming. The fact that it's the fourth round, I'm like... Poor Ali Watkins has dropped off the boil a bit, hasn't he? Wasn't a great side. I would have wished he would have gone half and half, but he didn't. He tried to play Kirkes into form along with Robertson back into fitness. McAllister I'm delighted he played McAllister because he kind of got his fitness back, looked a bit sharper, a little less red-faced and tired. Looked good, you know. Woodman got a run out, which I'm delighted for. Ramsey, I'm delighted he got a run out. He was fantastic the other night. But it shows now we can rely on these guys to come in if need be. Go on, Gakpo. Gravenberch. EKITIKE. Oh, lucky. Shifty. Well done. Making him make huge mistakes. Out it goes, Salah. Oh. Well done, Ibu. Gravenberch user. Slight deflection, but if anything, it was going to put it closer to the keeper. It put it closer to the keeper with the deflection. I just see her very slow. Hi, Cosma. Everybody's asking for CHIESA. I admit it, you were ignoring me. What's that, Mac? I know you're talking to Sammy. What was the story with Marianakis, Alex? You were saying with some jersey. I didn't see anything about that. Bandit, jeez, I wouldn't want that dope anywhere near our club. Absolutely not. 14k likes, lads. Thanks very much. 20,000 of you through the chat. 149 new followers. Appreciate that. Should be on a good average of 150 the whole time now. Who's that? Sorry, I'm missing chats here now on this side. Guys, yeah. 13 against 11. What's that? I don't understand that. What's the animal? 2 goals given by Martinez. How would you go with that? You have to score the goals. It's not like he put it into his own net. It's not like it was 2 own goals. You have to score the goals with the mistakes. How many times does a mistake happen in a Premier League game and people don't capitalise on it? It happened tonight with even with SZOBO. He didn't capitalise on the mistake. Happened with Salah, didn't capitalise on it. Skied it. Didn't sky the second one though. Some of the way you lads think when it comes to football, man, is so childish and so out of touch with how football actually works that it's hard to try and have a conversation with you because it's unfathomable. But it's just so childish. Yeah, the bench was awful, pan of yeah. Crazy how that works. Score goals, win games. Yeah, exactly. Is CHIESA playing? No, he's not on user. He's on the bench, I think. Eugene, thank you for the follow. Pat Kelly, thank you for the follow. Hamza Abdullah, thank you for the follow. Kevin Allerhead, thank you for the follow. We needed this, we did, Eddie. In fairness. This match shows how much you miss Gravenberch. But that's exactly what I said it a couple of weeks ago. I said, lads, we're missing Gravenberch fierce tonight. And we're missing, and that's the last 3 or 4 games that he was missing. Like 6, was he missing nearly 6? And we've lost 6. And nobody tried to mention it. They were just saying that Liverpool were going to ship. But we're not. We're missing an anchor player. It's the same when Rodri left City. You know, we would be dependent on that. And we didn't even play Endo in position. Like Endo only played the other night for the first time. We just tried to go with Jones and then it just didn't work. Oh, lucky. Gravenberch. Liverpool fire. Exactly. I'll keep him out, keep him out, keep him out. King of Love, thank you for the follow. Ooh, he had it covered. He had it covered. He had it covered. I forgot to even show the was it formation? No, that's the wrong one. Where am I? The teams? Oh yeah. That's the teams, lads. If anybody was asking who we're starting, I'll just leave them up there. Liverpool, come on. I pray. I don't pray. But like I just say, football gods! I believe, but you know. My father was a Liverpool fan, mother a Liverpool fan, supporter. My grandparents Liverpool supporters. My granddad played for Ipswich Town as well. As well as that, so he's always had them kind of close to his heart. But he's entitled to, you know, the way football players have a couple of teams that they kind of love because they've played for them. It's that kind of way. It's kind of the way, because when I was at Leeds, I had a soft spot for Leeds, but I don't support them whatsoever. Like, I used to wear a Liverpool jersey inside that kit. Liverpool t-shirt, and the lads knew it. 1985, I've been on the waiting list for a season ticket since. And in 1999, 2000, when they changed like I was 800 something on the list for a season ticket. And they changed it to the L4 postcode, which is rightly so, because local people in Liverpool should get the right to a ticket before most people. Problem is, when you're at a stage of 800 and odd since 1985, you should really say future ones shouldn't get a season ticket. But I ended up going down to like 60,000. So they kept offering me hospitality season tickets at discounts. I didn't take it for years and years and years. Waited until I had my first kid. Then they offered me again. Waited till I bought the house. Offered to me again. Then I was about to do it again. I had my second kid. They offered it to me again. And I said straight after that, I'm taking it this time. So instead I bought 3. And yeah. And it's brilliant. There's a couple of lads that I have with me invested in the tickets as well, because they're €21,000 a year for the 3 tickets. So they're over for this game tonight. I can't fly because I've just had an operation 3 weeks ago. I was at Leeds for a little while, Ireland, in the youth system. A little bit Barnsley. Did a bit Cove Ramblers here in Cork for a bit. I was over at a team called Florida Rage for years after that when I got an injury. But then I just couldn't really, my ankle would twist every few games then, you know. But anyway, I enjoyed it. Like fucking, it was the 90s, you know. I'm 44 now, so I was 17, 18 at the time. Oh, you grabbed him by the throat. You can't do that. What's he grabbing him by the throat for? Who'd you play for? Finn, you can pay anything, dude. You know, we're lucky that we know a handful of players. Like, my next game now that I'm allowed to fly after the operation is Inter Milan away. The good thing about that ticket is only 50 quid for me to go to that game. But he's doing it again. Yeah, he's doing it again. He's pulling him again. McAllister turns on the screams and this thing. Onana's been played by McAllister. Jesus, what is that, lads? It's just painful. Anyway, flight wise, you could spend anything upwards of, like, I'm at a stage now, man, where I don't have to go for full weekends all the time to Liverpool. You know, I used to do that all the time, and it cost you a fortune, like, you know, at night. But hotels were cheaper then. You're at a time now that Joshua are winning. So we would like, it cost you. I remember one time, even when I was so stuck for tickets ages ago, I bought one of those trips that you go across in the boat because I had to get I had to try and get my mum to a game and stuff like that. And we had to drive there, go across in a ferry, I think it was, and then all of that, man. I remember that was like 600 quid or something like that at the time. But no, you could spend anything up to 500 quid every time you go away for a game easily. You know? Talk about hotel stay, talk about flights, accommodation. Some people just don't do it that often, so they spend a lot more and they don't know to not they don't know to not use like incognito when you're like booking a flight. Don't look at flights with normal Google. It's amateurish. They'll up it the next 2 or 3 times you look at it, and all of a sudden a flight that was 45 euros now already become 98. You know? Oh, VSASTON is coming on. Is he coming on from MACCA, or is he, because MACCA has been phenomenal, or is he coming on for SZOBO? Favorite player of all time? Jesus. Sindra, I agree, it should be red, and I agree, Sabi, it should be red. Lined up, I love him. Yeah, my favorite player of all time in Liverpool. For Liverpool, yeah, or just all time in general. It's not. It's Tierney and VAR, Spencer. Well done, MACCA. MACCA's been great as well tonight. So Liverpool player. It's between John Barnes and well done. Oh, it's between John Barnes and Stevie G, I suppose. That's as good as I can get it. All time in general, I love Ronaldinho. I just think he had everything. I know he didn't score as many goals as Messi or Ronaldo, but he's just, you know, he could just do anything on the pitch, that fella. EKITIKE is heading off. So who's going mid? Is that Gakpo going into the middle and VIRTZ going out left? But yeah, Ronaldinho could just do anything, man. I put him above all the rest when it comes to skillful players. Him, then probably Messi, Maradona. You know, you'd Pele, which is great. I actually put Ronaldo way down the list. I don't care how many. It's just how he looks and what he does that people follow him. I mean, when you put him next to Messi, Ronaldo doesn't create his own goals. He just gets into good positions, you know. Whereas Messi would dance by 15 players and score a goal, and that's what football is all about, you know, is beating them with the eye and keeping up the stats as well. If you have a player that beats people with the has got the eye test down and does the stats also, laughing. Oh, keep him out. Brilliant. Yes, Ronaldinho, says Parsons. Yeah, they were all very good, yeah. Years ago, we went to one. I was only about 8 when I took the ferry. It was supposed to be coming from Wicklow. All right. Dude, I'm over all the time now, so, you know, those days are long gone for me. I know I went to book flight. Like, I'll fly from here to Birmingham and then get a train up if I have to that way. And And that's a good way to go as well, lads, if you don't mind spending an hour on the train. Because you spend 40 minutes on the Manchester train as well. But it's always like 19.99 a flight to go from here to Birmingham. So I'd always have a look. And plus I live in Mallow and I'm moving by Glanworth now. So like Cork Airport and Shannon are exactly the same distance away pretty much. And even more so now when the new motorway comes. So don't give a shot. Look. What a player EKITIKE is. Brilliant. Steve McMahon on Moby. It's a great call as well, Anthony. They're good. You like those kind of hardened type midfielders. I appreciate that kind of stuff as well. But I was a forward, so I'm going to appreciate the kind of forward type creative flair players more, you know. And yeah, Liverpool, we're in third now, of course. I touch you. All of this panic over we're coming back, I'll say that tip would. I suppose Liverpool do alright. Cool. Is WIRTZ playing up front where EKITIKE was then? No, he'll be playing midfield. It'll be... Or is he? He's playing false 9, I think. That's actually a good position for him. Yeah, I think he's playing a false 9, Lord. What a dad joke. Good morning. You mean good evening, Cosma? Fuck are you? And good morning. Where are you living? So well done. Stay on side. There you go. Gakpo on the flyer. What? Boom. Oh, lucky. It was Bear. I miss Bears. Ronaldo has done it all. Want to go 35 yards and more up. No, it's yeah, a few goals. He's got a flair thing to him, but he's not, for me, I can't compare him to Messi, man. He's barely ever done it on his own. 2 seconds, buddy. Hang on. Sorry, lads. As most of you know, that's how regularly my son's the same. So when he calls me, I will go like. What a day job. And then it was like the Globetrotters of football. He's outstanding, and I like that about him. And I'm not saying Ronaldo's bad. I don't rate him next to Messi. I think Messi destroys him in all aspects. Messi would hit him for 45 yards. Messi would take on half the team to do it. Ronaldo did great. If you tell me about headers, Ronaldo's better. That's it. It took Ronaldo 25 years to score an overhead kick if you want to go that way. So, what's this? Come on. So, yeah. Further than that. Yeah. A lot of people can score. I mean, Xabi Alonso scored from fucking 60 yards. Does that mean he's better than Messi? No. It's just, you have to look at what they do on the pitch. And Ronaldo, I can't like take it away from Ronaldo. He's elite level. And to me, do you know the best way to explain this? Ronaldo, so okay, Ronaldo is to Messi what Eusebio was to Pele. That's the only way I can say it. Almost there, but just not quite. That's the only way I can explain it. Yeah. That's the only way I can explain it. I think that's the perfect analogy to put it into. If Eusebio was on that much of a level near Pele, that's what Ronaldo is to Messi. And to be honest with you, a couple of times they shouldn't have gotten near the Ballon d'Or either in the seasons when they won it later in their careers. It was just a competition then. Paul Lewandowski lost out in it. Van Dijk lost out in it. Salah lost out in it. Benzema first lost out in it because of the two boys fighting, and the other boys had far better seasons than him. Taking Game Kings, watching you for months, only just realised you had an Irish accent. Full on Irish, man. Where's this night a great player, Bear? I mean, you've Iniesta's there and all them as well. Like, how good was he? Yeah. Give him a shot. We're on a bit of a transition period here now with the new boys coming into the team, because the other boys were their first day. You thought it was a lot of people say that because of the Cork accent. Why are you, man? No, Cork, man. Probably where the Geordie accent comes from, really. Geordie's no spitting at me. That's still not bright enough, is it? Bit too late now, that. I know it's too white. Just make up your mind, like. Here you go. Whipped. Great ball over the top to Salah. This is more like the Liverpool counter-attacking like that. Geared in. Empty chair gets more followers. Time to panic. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. I left while I go and got 40 followers in the space of the time my chair was empty and I came back. Show the screen is. Show the screen I won't. Look inside the knowledge you must. Screen I won't show. Illegal it is. Oh, lads. 162 new followers. Thank you. No, Top G is completely illegal. You take this away with you now. Please learn this. It is illegal to show the screen. Stop asking people on TikTok or YouTube to show the screen. They never will. Those that do that have their account banned instantly. You know? Ooh. It is. If somebody's going to... Let's show together. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? That's my best. I'm done, lads. I'm done. Oh, probably the best cop duo in history. Yeah, it is. Al Hussein Bissett, Liverpool. I don't know what that. What are you trying to say? Explain that in lettering that will pronounce that. ISAK looking like he's due to come back. Chris Tucker and Jackie say, "Oh yeah, Chris Tucker's outstanding." I tell you what, Top G, I'll create an account. Try and build it for a period of time. No, in fact, the TikTok has gone pretty fast for me. But for YouTube, I'm still only on a few hundred followers and I have that account about 5 years. You know? And, you know, TikTok is kind of useless to me because it's not a place that I can make money on because you can't even do the creator program here in Ireland, you know? So it's pointless. So, Liverpool, the red. Okay. Anyone? No. Taking gigs. I'd say, Jesus, dude, you can get a season ticket now for €250 for Ireland. I'll be picking it up there now in the next few months as well. I'm waiting for the next bunch of games that are going to be all in a row without too many friendlies. And that way, because all the buddies that I have as well that I go to the games with, they all have season tickets. But I'm going to get them now. Yeah, 250 quid there, man. You get your season ticket for 6 games, a 6-game pass. And you'll be able to go to any game you want. And you can even move the games on, I think, as well. 1 or 2 of them. We'd have to watch that later. But all the films on Netflix. Yeah, I started watching it a few weeks ago again. That's why it popped into my head. Brilliant. 1 and 2. To get to 3 as well. Liverpool on the board. "87 minutes gone, lads." Jesus, I'm so here, lads. I shouldn't have picked up the young one earlier. 1 more would be handy. So I'll get that scoring back up. Go on. Well done, Gravenberch. Gravenberch's been brilliant tonight. Abbas, Dilu, thank you for the follow. 23,000 of you through the stream tonight, lads. 19,000 likes. Appreciate that. 164 new followers and 7 gifts. Oh, Christy, thank you for the heart. And Sabby, thank you for the heart. Or the rose, or vice versa. I'm only after spotting them now. Thank you. Again, lads, I will work on alerts. I still haven't worked on alerts. It's hard to get alerts for TikTok. Yeah, 3 was good. Yeah, we're good in fairness. Michael, thank you for the follow. Time enough for one more for LFC. Cement blowout status or mercy killing. Ooh, that was a great ball there from Villa. Great defense. Kenneth has been unbelievable as well tonight. It's like they all kind of woke up. And what? There you go. Look at SZOBO slide legging it. Look at him running. Ah, Mo. Oh. He just nutmeg Florian Wirtz. It was a drag though. Do, do, do. Cream soda. Oh, say that now. Oh, that was lovely. Wirtz couldn't have stopped that if he tried. That Meg. Corner to Villa. Whipped out. Go on, Salah. Trap it. And we're away. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Ah. There you go. Bradley. Ah. Liverpool Cosma. I have no idea what that means, but Sabazza was outstanding tonight. Only just have to get him man of the match. Rightfully so. He was good. 4 minutes out of that. Cream soda is exactly the flavour profile of Dr. Pepper Strawberry and Cream. You think we feel all now? Wait until the kids come back from school to ask them what was life like back in the 1900s. Yeah. 4 minutes out of that. Keep it the same then. Oh, Mings pulled his hamstring. Didn't he just come on? Sadiq Jr. Thank you for the follow. Na na na. Anna Schlot. Na na na. Maniaki's no coming. Oh, thank you very much for the sub. Maniakazi. Appreciate it. These lads, that really matters. And if you're on TikTok, you want to go to Twitch and YouTube and subscribe there, that'd be great. That's the place that actually helps me fund stuff like this. And plus, I don't just do football content either. I do play a lot of horrors. I haven't, as you will attest to this, I haven't done anything like that in quite a while. Because, just because of the move in the house, it's at least been 6 or 7 months. But my goal is 100% to do it mainly when I get to the new house. That's within the next couple of weeks. Once I go in there and I build up that studio, I've got new statues, which are cool to go in behind. If any of you don't know what happens behind me, there's a proper gaming setup behind me here in the room. So, there you go. You can't see much of it. There used to be a thing over that window. It's on the floor here now. And it's a spider sign that blocks all that window and stuff. But I've statues galore. There's lighting on the walls. In the new house, it's just going to be, I still have like 3 extra boxes of these Govee lights that have to go up in the new wall in the new house. So it's going to be fairly mint. I'm getting myself a Secret Lab Magnus Pro type L-shaped desk, but there's another company that does similar, so I might go with them because they can do an L-shaped up and down standing and lowering desk. Because I've got a whole VR set up here that I still have to use. This one is going to go to Cooper, and I've only used it like 5 times on stream. And this is the MetaQuest 2 or something, and I'm going to get the 3 or the Valve, whichever the top, whatever the top one is out at the moment. I'll do that, and this one will go to the kids. Alright. There we go. Grav, Sadiq, Hafiz. One more. Brilliant. So, Bradley's been great as well tonight, lads. Like he didn't put a foot wrong tonight. Air conditioning, yeah. Oh. Nah, with the window, you see, because we got neighbours here. In the new house, we have no neighbours. Our neighbours are cows. I open this window here and everybody can hear me. Game over, lads. Yeah. Yes, yeah, like, Una, you've realised that tonight there as well, we were outstanding tonight, lads. Computer server rooms, like, kind of control, yeah. Up the lads. That's all Liverpool say we know. Exactly. Exactly. Ian Rush and Roger Hunt. Jesus. How anybody can criticise Mohammed? It makes no sense, man. They're the same dickheads that were criticising Gerrard in the season before he left us, when we all knew he was, his legs were going. But Salah's not that. Salah's way fitter than Gerrard was at the end of his career. Salah never touched a drop of drink. Never did anything like that. Yeah, Robert was great as well. Yeah, he did. Just finished. That's how we play. Everybody to a man, were fantastic. They're very, very good. Very, very good. Slatno smiling away. Full time. Great result. Let's be here watching the game outstanding in the street. But to come inside with the screen. Yeah, exactly. What a relief. It is. Great result to have as well going into Real Madrid. Great cohesion to have. What I'm looking at there is not the result, not the amount of goals. Thanks, Phil, for coming in. Appreciate it. Same to you, dude. What I prefer from that. Sabi, I talk to you later. Okay, have a good evening, good everyone. Happy bed for everyone's. Well, a good bed, yeah. A good sleep. Have a good one. Let's take this tempo next. Exactly. It's the tempo. The closing down, the locking up, because Villa weren't the team that were playing bad. We would, like, obviously Martinez was put under pressure and he shot the bed a couple of times. Look at us in third there now. Still within 7 of Arsenal, and just have to close them down when they will drop points, because Arsenal will drop points. I'll say this. I'll say it once. Let's see. Arsenal have not surpassed 84 points more than 3 times in the last 26 years. I say it again. They have not surpassed 84 points more than 3 times in the last 26 years, since 2000. So this season. For them to do it this season, they would have to do it hoping that we're not right behind them there, because we have a hell of a lot surpassed 84 points. And even with the losses that we've had there in a row, it's 4 losses in the league. We've often went the whole season with 6 losses and still managed 87, 88 points, Yeah, losing streak is on. Time to go on a winning streak now. Get in, boys. There you go. Started with Palace, ended with Palace. More Mac. Morris, I know your missus. She sold me my shoes a few weeks ago. In Sports Direct. I thought you were Ado there when I looked at the photograph until I put it up big. And then I recognised the missus. She showed me my lovely runners that I'm wearing right now. In Sports Direct. Yeah, a few weeks ago. And yeah. Because I'm based in Mallow as well, kid. But anyway, Gravenberch, outstanding tonight, lads. As I love to the kids, but you kneel down to hug them. Don't pull your stitches. I'm sitting here, man. I am so, like, I keep rubbing it because it's gone back to being tender like it was last week. So I might have stretched the skin a small bit inside her. Because at the moment, the skin is attaching back to the muscle wall. And I have to watch that, dude. Oh, Gerrard hugging Mo Salah. Yeah, and then McManaman as well. Oh, Jesus, yeah, he's equaled Wayne Rooney's record of goals and assists. That's ridiculous. Never speak badly of Salah again, no matter how much he has a couple of bad games. Just don't speak badly of him. Just let him get on with it. He deserves it. Jesus, Carlisle beat. Is that Mark? Is Mark Hughes their manager? The losing streak is done. Good night. Alright, lads, thanks very much. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to relax. I'm going to watch everybody's happy reactions. And again, lads, now that the kids are back in school, I will be doing the shorts. I won't be putting out these long videos of me just being live and 2-hour videos. I will take the clips of me reacting to goals, reacting to funny points in the thing. I'm going to ask some of the mods as well for a help. If they can just tag, like on YouTube in the chat or something like that. If I do something funny or something funny happens in chat, they just tag the time stamp. That's it. And then I can go back and look at it. It will save me a hell of a lot of editing. And I could just kind of go, oh, okay, that happened at 24 minutes and 42 seconds, bang. Or around then. And I could look at the thing. So it would just be like, oh, look, it's 3 seconds later. It's 24 minutes and 52 seconds. Just type that. Even anybody random, that could help. I can start editing in clips and stuff like that and doing it. Eventually I'll use one of those softwares that just takes your whole stream and just takes the best bit and puts it up for you. I don't want to be sitting there editing all night. I want to make content. I don't want to be remaking content in clips. So, yeah. I just want to watch football. Anyway. Liverpool 2, Aston Villa 0. Liverpool back to winning ways. Very confidently, I'd say. That's coming soon, yes. Don't worry about that, man. The ISAK goal is coming. Anybody worried about ISAK thinking he was going to score on the first day or anything like that? It's like you'd have to be fairly. Cheers, Luigi. You'd have to be. You have to have a bit more cop on, because ISAK. I mean, back when the league first started a couple of months ago, ISAK was getting nowhere near a cohesive player until he got fit, match fit, not just fit, match fit. Forget him running in Sociedad. He was trained away from his teammates. He was trained on his own in Sociedad, just doing running and little drills. He was nowhere near doing competitive football and competitive anywhere near it. And the injury that he has now is a typical pre-season injury. So when people turn around and they tell you, oh, but it's not pre-season. It's pre-season for him. Let's use common sense, lads. It's pre-season for him. It's pretty much was pre-season for MACCA as well, who couldn't get rid of that injury for last season, kept losing out in time throughout the pre-season, kept losing out in time at the start of the season, couldn't get back to full fitness, and has now come back. He was fantastic tonight as well, MACCA, in fairness. He went up another 40% tonight, MACCA. He was outstanding. See what happens when I can make the stream. There you go, Ozzy. See what happens when I can make the stream. I wasn't around for the last couple of streams, lads. So I couldn't, because I was away last weekend. I was meant to do it during the week. But I was too knackered with this, to be honest with you. The pressing was miles better tonight. Yeah. FT said the same thing. Madrid will get grilled at Anfield. I think so. I look, Madrid are a good side, and they can do things in Liga, but we're still at Liverpool side, man, that can do damage to them now. So let's go and do it Tuesday night. We beat Aston Villa and we beat that, and then we've City coming up, and we do those 3 games in a row. After the 6 games we had, missing Gravenberch, people will start shutting up and not talking about anything anymore, not talking shit anymore, and just hiding their comments and shit like that over the next few weeks, because then we go into an international break, And we come back after that, where we've got a good run straight into the break in, where was it, the end of January or February into the and like we don't have internationals then until like March or something, which is fantastic. No cup games in between, nice little pockets of rest where, you know, players can get into recovery spells, which is good. It's good to be on top of your fitness, but it's also good to get those recovery spells of 2 weeks where you're not playing any football. And I don't mean international breaks. I mean about not playing any football whatsoever. So that's good. Anyway, you need to look after us. Yeah, cheers, mate. Simon Alorfa. Oh, you mean the lads? Yeah. I got the biggest respect for EKITIKE, man. He's been brilliant, yes. So, no, he's been outstanding. You can't fault him, man. He's going to get going as well. And I think if he can get going with ISAK, man, you're going to see these formations where we'll get Diamond Liverpool going again and that. You know, VIRTZ will get going. Don't bother with that. He's a stylistic player, and he can play football. He's not a hard player, but he's just getting used to the Premier League way, where he will get tackled a lot, and once he adjusts that into his game, he'll judge when he feels the tackle coming on a bit better. Because they're a lot more aggressive in the Premier League, so he knows this now, and he has been getting better over a couple of weeks. But still, I would still start with that midfield that we started with tonight. It's just been phenomenal. Gravenberch sitting in there behind there with McAllister doing the Zanko points. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic, guys. I'm yawning because there's no oxygen in this room and I'm not tired. So, guys, nice one, buddy. Spencer, never seen a team score more to the set piece. Yeah, almost all the set pieces. You go on Tuesday. I'm not going Tuesday, Spencer. Sorry, man. Sorry, I don't know why these are not popping up in my ear. Happy November, everybody. Okay. There's a lot going on there, that's why. As I say, yeah, the Twitch chats were popping up there, that's why I couldn't see the YouTube chats. Yeah, no, I'm not going to, I can't fly, Spencer. After this operation, I can't fly for, they said up to 8 weeks. My next game is Inter Milan away in the San Siro. That's booked, ready to go. I'm flying out on the 8th of December. I'm just past the threshold. They just have to worry about blood clots and stuff with this, you know. If you didn't know, I pretty much got cut from here straight down to the belly button, and I had all my abs put back together and the tissue, and there's a mesh put in there and jacket put in there about 3 weeks ago. So I can't fly or do anything. I'm not supposed to be. This is why I'm so sore and I'm touching right now, because my daughter, I stupidly lifted her up, didn't feel anything until I got her up, and then I felt a twinge and I was like, oh, that's stupid. But it was just natural. I've been avoiding this like the plague, like the last 2 weeks. But she was so happy when I was picking her up. It's only by when I saw her face being happy when I picked her up that I realized, oh, I just made a boo-boo, but I kind of don't care. So yeah, I'm just kind of, it's there, but you see, that's a strapping. It's closed, TikTok, don't go alarm bells. It's a strapping that goes all the way around and reinforces my whole stomach to keep all the muscles in place, but I can feel it pushing on it now, man. So I need to kind of go tight back on it again. I need to go down, open it and tighten it up again a small bit, because it's trying to burst out of it. So yeah, the muscle wall, kind of about 12 years ago, let's think of that as your abs that were next to each other. Now they just went pop like that. Kind of like a hernia, but it's not, because it was not really coming out. But the reason why I kind of always looked kind of tubby is because it kept filling with fat. That space that was ripped apart and it was open. So no matter how much I trained, I could never lose the weight here. I'd lose it here, everywhere, and I wouldn't. But now with this, it's pushed it back into place. So now I can lose. I'm already down 6 kg. You know what I mean? So, which is good. Well, lads, I will, where am I? For next week, I will see ye for Liverpool. A little game. Champions League, Liverpool versus Real Madrid on Tuesday. I'll be here at 7:45, maybe a bit earlier. Depends really. Whatever time I have the old din-dins. And great video. Weird Al living with a hernia. Anyway, I think I know what made me angry a lot. We didn't have the fight intensity and passion. Believe the games let us know, and that's much better. Way better tonight, Andrew. Way better. Thank you to everyone. Spencer, thanks very much for being here, dude. Appreciate it. To everybody else, all the new followers, 168 new followers on TikTok. I appreciate that. It's supposed to fake it. It's Real. Come on. You know, they're the Spanish kings of Europe, whereas we're the English kings of Europe. Anyway. That's when I'm back for that. You'll see me then. That's the next game, next week. And then I think it's City, Man City after that. Brand new teaser trailer on one day. Oh, nice. Cool. Ernest Lott, hugging Stevie G, Mac Milliman, Joe Cole. It is, yeah, it's Ernest. It's yeah. Aaron and Stevie are meeting for the first time. Yeah, he'll be there tomorrow. Anyway, take care, Spider-Man. Nice one, Azzy. Appreciate you, buddy. What I'm going to do now is just sit down for most of the night. I'll probably watch a bit of Asmongold. That dude is funny, man. His sarcasm, that's so on point with that guy. Is ridiculous. And he's like myself. He doesn't give a shit about what he says. He's as anti-woke as myself. Anyway, lads. See you Tuesday. Liverpool 2, Aston Villa 0. Back to winning ways, lads. Back to winning ways. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Plant your button game and see no moving house until healed. Lots of time and weeks ahead to stream games. I've actually been playing a lot of games, Azzy. I just haven't been streaming them because my Xbox is on this 65-inch OLED in the living room and it looks fantastic. Even though I do have the curved Alienware DWF here, which also looks phenomenally fantastic. And the Hertz is great. I haven't been bringing myself to bring in the Xbox now. But all of that equipment is going to be in the new gaming room in the new house. I can't carry it across the house. And the new gaming room is about 4 times the size of this room. So there's going to be a lot of space happening behind. I don't need to do blurred vision thing. I can do a wider cam lens and a closer cam lens and have them both floating over each other. Be good at. So make that make sense. Make what makes sense, buddy? Make what makes sense? Which previous comment? Oh, what's it called? Aussie works in Aussie ways. Oh, it makes sense because he's talking about me having an operation. I'm not allowed to lift or do anything, so I can't go and do much of anything. I can't, CK. I can't rate WIRTZ out of 10 based on his time in the Bundesliga. If I use his time in the Bundesliga with this, you'd have to rate him high because he was phenomenal in the Bundesliga. But he hasn't had the chance to settle in yet. And he has all the time in the world. He's a 6-year contract. So he's able to do it, no problem. And he will get there. He just has to get the physicality of the game right. That's it. Once he gets that feel, he'll start rolling on. Fancy Brenda, thanks for sharing the live. Higher local lads. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Right lads, I'm gone. See you Tuesday. Good luck.